Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new review. Today I'm doing the third installment of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Uh, First up, right off the bat, I like this film. I think it's the best sequel. I think it's the best one out there after the first one. There are some other good ones to say the least. But yeah, this is one of the best. Um, so yeah, it was released in 1987. It was directed by Chuck Russell, who also directed Mask with Jim Carrey. Written, little fun fact for you, it was written again by Wes Craven, thank the Lord, and Frank Darabont, and more co-writes, but Frank Darabont directed The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. So that's a pretty good director. The cast is Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp again in this film, great to see her back, and Craig Wasson, and many more. Of course, all those patients in this film, those kids. So what is this movie about? It's picking up where the original Nightmare left off. Nancy has grown up and become a psychiatrist, specializing in dream therapy. She meets a group of children at a local hospital facing Freddy Krueger, the same demon she once encountered in her sleep. One of them is Kristen, who has the power to drag other people into her dreams. Working with male doctor assigned to the case, Nancy helps the kids realize their special abilities within the nightmare world. When Freddy captures one of her charges, she leads a rescue attempt into Krueger's domain, in hopes of putting his spirit to rest once and for all. Thoughts? First up, this film only works because Wes Craven came back to the project. He was brought back by New Line Cinema because the second part of the part two of the Nightmare on Elm Street series was hated by critics and fans. So New Line Cinema wanted to make a good one again. So they hired Wes Craven again, and well, you can feel and see in the creative design and the screenplay he wrote that he's back. So that's great to see. That's, I think, why this film works. Of course, it's great to see Robert Englund returning for the third time in this series as Freddy Krueger, and Heather Langenkamp coming back as now a adult, which is great to see. It's always fun to see these older characters coming back. So what I like from this film? Well, I love really that it was a great mix between horror Freddy and funny Freddy. So, sometimes it could be very horrific and it could be scary, but sometimes he had these funny lines and rememberable moments in this film. So that was very fun to see. There were many creative, fun, and horrific deaths. This is really a film with creative death scenes. Still, my favorite line from this film is "Welcome to prime time, bitch!" and he just smashes the head of from Jennifer. I thought the character's name was Jennifer into the TV with his robotic arms. It's a very fun scene. And it's nice to see Nancy Heather Langenkamp back in this movie. Another thing that there is in this review is things I didn't like from this film. Spoilers. I understand that there had to be sacrifices, but Nancy, why did you have to kill her off? I mean, I think she's the best character in this film, except Freddy. Freddy's of course the best, but she's one of the best characters in this film. But I didn't really like that, and I think there were too many kids, and I didn't really care for all of them. For some, I was just waiting to see them getting killed on screen. So that was, yeah, I don't know. I never really liked that. I can really relate to these kids. Another thing is you gotta see this film if you. Now I'm now done with the downsides. Now we're going positive again. But yeah, I think this film, you can't skip this one. It's one of the best in the series. So yeah, if you haven't seen this, watch this film. I liked it. I gotta give this movie a 6.7. I liked it. Were the few things downside I read, and I thought to me it was, just again, it's again a film that's been milked out by New Line Cinema. It's more about the numbers than the feeling that it's really someone who puts his heart into it. It's more about the money, So that's something I never liked in this film. So I give this 6.7. I think that's a fair number for this movie. And well, be sure to check our channel out. We got many more videos coming out, and we already have some other reviews from me and my brother. And we're gonna go further with the series. So after this, we get part 4, which is Nightmare on Elm Street part 4. Was it Dream Child or whatever? It's another movie, and we're gonna talk about it. And I thought I didn't like that one. I don't like that one. So hopefully see you back then. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, hopefully see you back. And remember, don't fall asleep.